welcome to Bonnie and Clyde's Morning Talk. Today's date 6/9/2020. And let's get ready to get this kicked off, guys. So, we'll start as always in the market. Yesterday seemed to be a pretty good day for Bonnie and Clyde Coins. Our portfolio gained a little bit. But let's check on the markets right now. Let's refresh this page. I had all these pages open. Here we go. And it looks like everything is in the red right now. So the Dow, S&P, NASDAQ, Russell are all down. And gold is catching a bid this morning. Silver's down 1 cent. So it looks like the metals might do a little better today. I'm expecting them to, but you never know. And let's see if we can an article this morning about anything that looks like it's going to be interesting real quick to do with the market. And let me make sure. Yep. Everything is good there. All right. So we are live. Just want to make sure yesterday I started and did a 15 minutes worth of streaming and wasn't even live before I caught it. That's just the way it goes. Alright, I don't see anything that jumps out and grabs me right now in the headlines in the market because it's always something to do with the virus right now. Hopefully that stuff will get turned around. I seen unemployment was actually starting to gain some to where more people was going back to work, so that's a good thing. People getting out and going back to work. The economy definitely needs that. Not only the economy, people need that. They need to get out and so they don't get in trouble. They don't feel like they're going to get in trouble anyways. They won't be shamed, I should say, where people will say, why are you out? Why aren't you doing this? But anyway. So yeah, Bonnie and Clyde's portfolio caught a little bit yesterday. It was up 5.16% yesterday, but we're off to a minus 0.73% today. It's not too awful bad, so we are in the red a little bit this morning. That's just the way it goes. Let's see if Bonnie and Clyde's got any news breaking on our portfolio. And nope, nothing breaking. So no news is good news to me. And Bonnie and Clyde stocks, I can deal with that. Now let's jump over here. And I'm going to pull this layer out right here and kind of change this up. It looks like Cristobal has hit and moved through. So as we go to check on the weather here, guys, hope everybody was able to weather the storm in the south. I've seen lots of flooding. It's never a good thing. But I don't think it was quite as bad as it could have been. So that's always a good thing. And the weather across the map. Let's see, I want to change this over just a little bit here so we can get a good look at the temperatures across the nation this morning and where we're sitting right now. And we'll start on the east coast, on the northeast, where it's still a brisky high 50s, low 60s throughout Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont. And as we start heading down the east coast, it looks like 60s and low 70s for New York right now. Pennsylvania, 70s, low 70s as we start coming on down. Like we start getting into the 80s once we hit North Carolina, all the way down to Florida. And it looks like right now in Miami is right at 90 degrees. Nice and warm this morning. Off to a heated up morning. Over to the middle of the country at the Mississippi, the storm Cristobal just moved through and it's already in the low 80s in Louisiana. Following the storm up 70s up the Mississippi into Missouri. As you move on up towards the Great Lakes, it looks like you're in the low 80s already. And then we're going to move across into the mountain time zone into Montana, North Dakota, where it is brisky 50 degrees in the area, falling into 40s. And then as we come down through Nebraska and Kansas, it looks like the temperatures are in the 60s. With Colorado, the four corners, with the big disparaging numbers all the way from the 30s to the 70s. In Arizona, it's got some 70s. Parts of Colorado is all the way down to freezing in the higher elevations. And St. Anton Highlands. Right at freezing. And then down into Texas in the south, you got high 80s already this morning. As we move out to the west coast into California, you got temperatures ranging from Southern California 70 in the 70s all the way up to the high 50s in Northern California. And then Washington and Oregon seems to be warming up today for some reason. In the low 50s by the temperatures on here. But I did see that a lot of part of that area got snow in Idaho and Montana. I think some parts of the Washington, Oregon area, all the way into Colorado. Some parts of it, I think, I don't know exactly. I'm pretty sure it was Colorado. They had seen snow also. So all of that northwestern part of the U.S. right there got snow. Can you believe it, guys? We're at almost halfway through June, almost to the first day of summer, and we still have snow. It has happened before, though, so it's not like it's the first time that it has happened. So that's not the main thing. Let's check out the precipitation and see where we are getting some moisture at, guys. Yeah, as expected, Cristobal heading up the Mississippi River, so you still got plenty of moisture in the middle of the country, in Illinois and Missouri. So that should move on out of the way here before long, because it looks like a moisture front also is starting to push in from the west. It should kill down the storm. Hopefully that'll get on out of the way. But there is moisture still out on the west coast where there's been reports of that snow and stuff. You can see the moisture moving out of Colorado. There's a good bet that it may be still icing out there in Colorado at certain elevations right now. Unbelievable. But it looks to be pushing eastward also. Cristobal's making it slow down a little bit, but the two systems are fighting each other. It should pass. But man, snow in June. Guys, that is crazy. Let me take a look over here and see what's going on in the chat. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Sorry I haven't been ignoring you guys. I just want to get a couple things out of the way. Wanting to know about tonight's stream. What is today? Today is Tuesday. No, we'll probably, Friday is Quarter Quest, and then we usually mix it up on Wednesday, so it's usually a mix of halves and quarters on Wednesday, but tonight is standard half hunts. And thank you for joining us. We do appreciate it. Made it to the morning stream. Thank you for coming by. We do appreciate it and welcome. All right. I'm going to get back out of the chat and get back to the news. Hello, everybody. I see people still coming in. Thank you for joining us. We do appreciate it. Good to see everybody. Thanks a million. All right, let's get a drink of coffee and get out of the weather. A takeaway from the weather is it is unbelievable that we are still seeing snow in the United States out west. That is crazy. And higher elevations of Colorado and around the area there. And I'm sure y'all see the news talking about it. If people are still watching the news. The news is probably reporting on it like crazy, aren't they? How the snow is just added up. Yeah, right. All right, guys, let's jump over to the Twitter sphere. And here we go. Let's refresh this and see what's going on. Let's see if we can get down here. I've got a bunch of articles coming in from the Fed all over the U.S. They're steadily bragging about how much money they got. No, I'm just kidding. They're articles about different things they always put out. But NGC has come out with another coin of the day on Twitter, so we will take a look and see what is going on here. My puppies are acting up this morning. I don't know what they're throwing a fit about. Give me 1 second, guys. They decided to interrupt the show this morning. Wow. I'm going to have to start caging them up, I guess, before I do this. All right, back to the coin of the day. On this day in 1640, future Holy Roman Emperor Leopold I was born in Vienna. Let's see here. He is on an Austrian 1683 Vienna Ducat. I guess that's how you pronounce that. And then the coin was auctioned off in 2014 for $4,406. So that is the NGC's coin of the day. And as we go further down, and I did see the U.S. Department. I don't know how many people mess with Twitter or nothing, but I thought it was pretty neat. The U.S. Department of Interior put out a tweet about 14 hours ago of, you guys know the quarter, the Acadia quarter. Well, they actually put out a tweet that showed the national park picture of the Acadia, of a shot there in Maine with the sunset, and you can actually see the little building that's on the back of the coin and everything. It's really neat. It's pretty neat. I was like, yep, there it is. But that's a little tweet from the U.S. Department of Interior. I thought you guys might like that. That was a rare coin. Really low mintage. Alright, so that's about all I see on the Twitter sphere that I want to talk about, guys. Let's move on to some coin news now. And here we go. Let's jump over here. Numbers have came in, and for the week ending May the 31st, the Mint's best-selling product was the 2020 U.S. Mint Silver Proof Set. 3,339 units were sold. So the Silver Proof Set was the big seller for the week ending the 31st. And coming in second was the regular proof set. 2,754 of those sold. And then the American Innovations come in third with 870 of those. And then fourth, another American Innovations, the Proof coin. It moved 623. And the 2019 silver proof set still selling strong with 607 of those moved. Week ending May the 31st. So there you go, guys. That was the sales report, top 5, week ending May the 31st. Now, another little article that we ran across here, and we know how we like our top 10s, top 5s. Today we run into an article, 7 of the world's most valuable coins. And we're going to start all the way down at number 7. And again, I look over and I say, welcome everybody, welcome. Thank you for joining us. We do appreciate it. In the chat, I see a few more people came in. Welcome everybody, and thank you for joining us. All right, number 7, the 2007 1 million Canadian gold maple leaf. And that thing is huge. Number 6, the 1943 Lincoln copper penny. Those pennies are one of the all-time favorite collectible coins of all time. And it is number 6. Number 5, the 1343 Edward III florin coin. And that is a wild looking coin there. Number 4, the 723 UMAD gold dinar. That was a wild looking coin. Number 3, the 1787 Fugio cent. Some of these coins, I don't really mess with the world coins too much, so I've seen a couple of them for the first time. Number 2, the 1787 Brasher de Bloom. And we've seen that coin make a lot of lists. The number 1 drops all the way back down to the United States coins. And I know you guys will know what I'm talking about. Number 1, drum roll. The 1794 flowing hair silver dollar. So there's your list. 7 of the most valuable coins in the world, with number 1 being the 1794 flowing hair silver dollar. So, hope you liked that article. Hope you enjoyed the sound of it. I'm trying to get it fixed out to where I can get you guys to view these things a little bit better with me. So when I pull up these articles, I just have to connect the two computers so you guys can see them. I'm practicing on this thing, so as we move forward, I'll get a little bit better at it, and hopefully we'll get this thing ironed out, and you guys can really enjoy and watch the news with me. All right, here we go with our final article, and we're gonna try to do some good news articles. So I don't know how people's gonna feel about this article being really a good news thing, but it seems like good news to a lot of people right now. So we're gonna say it because it did make the list. And what it is, Colorado Senate to vote on sweeping Police Accountability Act. So it appears that legislation is being passed in Colorado that would hold police accountable for their actions now, instead of having the state on the hook in different things like chokeholds and racial profiling and things like that. So it looks like Colorado is putting bills forward to make the police accountable. I know they're trying to holler about doing a whole lot of defunding and stuff like that. I don't think that's ever going to work or anything. So the good news is, if they can get the police to where they are accountable for their actions to the American people, that's a good start, I think. So that is good news. And yeah, because the other good news article that we had already talked about the food drive. And I had to pick between that one and unemployment. It's hard to believe that there isn't a whole lot more good articles, guys, that you can actually pick from that actually shows things that's good that's happening in the world. But this is just right here what I'm looking at. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of other good things, and I probably need to do just a little bit more search, and I could come up with a few more articles. So I'm going to try to broaden my searches and see if I can find a few more good articles throughout and pick a even better one. This is just this one site. So I apologize for that, and I'll do a little bit better job on research. But for right now, we'll roll with that. And I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Hope it's beautiful wherever you are. And stay safe. And in the chat right now, thank you all for joining us. We do appreciate it. And I hope everybody's having a great day, and I hope you have an even better rest of the day. So we'll see you guys later tonight, 9 o'clock. Thanks for joining us. Y'all have a wonderful day. Stay safe. Happy hunting. Take care.